I'm not even on mute. I'm just not talking. Hey, Mr. Burns. I mean, Zazanki. Caffeine Jones. Happy birthday a couple days ago. I'm spilling water over myself. We didn't have a lot of people submit games, but we have 4, so that's good. Then we can do other stuff. Squirrel Brain subscribed. Good, good. Not sure why we're not on Just TV or something. Oh, because of the Las Vegas stuff. That's why. Ace the Sun. Okay, let's look at the games. First game's from Bonarici. He writes, I'm not sure why I played into this variation where the queens get traded early. It's not my style. In 1993, the queen was my favorite piece. Now my favorite piece is a piece of apple pie. Number 2, I can't explain why he gave up a piece instead of a pawn on move 20. This was in the Troy Classic, July 31st, 1993. Okay, Bonarici has black. Still theory. So far, you're playing good. It says G3 loses to knight G4. Hey, you played knight G4. And now it says you're winning. Good job. It doesn't like the way white played the opening. Never play f6. It wants to play bishop c5. Or knight f6. Sacrificing the pawn. That move I don't understand. Knight f6, knight e5, bishop c5. What? Why would you give up your f pawn also? Yeah, computer's drunk. Drunk with power. Yeah, it says white's getting crushed here. F5 is a strange move. Isn't the C pawn hanging? The engine plays A5. Why wouldn't you take on the C5? I don't know. Knight D6, that's the worst move ever. Yeah, why didn't black play knight takes C5? Knight takes E4. What? Why didn't black play knight takes C5? I don't understand why black doesn't play that. Even like in this position, Bonarici didn't play bishop takes C5. Resigns. Was that Paul Grams? It says Grams. There's a Paul Grams. That was a very strange game. It's like white was giving material away on purpose, and black would occasionally take it. It was still the best game we looked at today. Hey, Ben, just asking. I'm 400 ELO, and I just got 92% accuracy, actually 91.8%. on my game and it was 40 moves. So is it good? No. It's terrible. I would try tennis or golf. Anyway, for more information, ask Kramnik. Okay, this is from Delp. Hello, Ben. I might fall asleep before the stream, but I will watch the VOD anyway. Thank you for analyzing my games. Oh, there's like 8 more sentences. God. I played against an old man. He was born before you were born. Somehow I messed up, did not convert, and barely survived in the endgame. I think B3 was a bad move, but I didn't see what to do otherwise because I had the feeling he might hold on to his weak pawns and my queen side was kind of cramped. So I did not see any other way to play it. I knew theory until move 13. This line is very common when I play online. I had a big advantage on the clock, but in the end of the game, I was in time trouble. Oh, I'll never get the minutes of my life back. Okay, so this is 90-minute with a 30-second increment. Dolp is white. His opponent is 1,600 FIDE, it says. Well, I've had this position. I think I've taken on C5 and D1, but not at the same time. Okay, this is move 13 that he was talking about, that he's preparing. It says B5 is a mistake. Now it says Queen F3 is really strong, or Queen D5. Queen D5 is even better. That's what he played. So far, he's playing perfect. Now it says he should put it in H. H4. Makes sense. Doesn't like Queen D4 much. Still says that white's better. I like the way King C1's the best move. Yeah, the engine says B3 is giving black close to equality. Wants to play King C1 or King B1. The idea is if Rook B5 to double rooks, then Rook D2 defends B2. Boy, now the best move is Rook D3. Solid. Always play King B1, although it says King C3 is better. says this is all equal. Draw agreed. That game was very well played. Wait, Black's 1,600 FIDE? Black's better than his rating. Yeah, the only thing the engine didn't like is it didn't like Queen D4 so much. And then it didn't like B3, as you pointed out. Otherwise, it says the game was pretty good. Yeah, it wants you to play Rook F1 here. But it says you're only slightly better. Now it says you're not better. I could beat Carlsen with an O, but Carlsen with an E, I don't know. That'd be tougher. Although I can't beat Pontius Carlsen either, so. Yeah, truth hurts. Can't beat anybody named Carlsen. Not even the football player. That was a good game. Tortellino. Hi, Ben. I wanted to post a 400 move game where I trolled, but I couldn't live with the thought of wasting a GM's time with such a low level game. Okay, so Tortellino and his opponent are both about 1925, and this is a 3-minute game played on chess.com. And our hero's Black. Yeah, I play this with Black. Yeah, White's supposed to play knight takes e5. That's the best move. Ooh, that's an interesting move. It says White should play f4 here, and White's slightly better. Doesn't like rook e8 because that pins the d pawn. It wants to play queen e7. Also, it doesn't take on e5. It just plays rook e8. Now it says Black's winning because Black's up a pawn. That move loses the game because White can play bishop h5 that attacks the rook and threatens rook e8 mate. Then White would be winning. What's funny is after rook e6, which looks like Black is saved, then we take this, threatening f7, and you can't take on h5 because of queen d8 mate. This is also winning for White, surprisingly. But White played king f1. Now Black's back to winning. Yeah, that's a blunder. Now bishop h3 is even better than when Shirov played it. But both sides missed that. Bishop takes h3 is winning now. But he played bishop e6, which is also winning. Always sack the exchange. Although the engine says always play h6 here. Well, that don't make any sense. Could take this pawn, could take this pawn. He plays here. That's terrible. Queen g3 also terrible. Queen g5 is terrible. Now white's completely winning. Now it's resignable. Yeah, it says g5 is plus 15. Queen b8's plus 8. Oh, and white hung his queen. Bam. So this game wasn't game of the century, unless it was a slow century. Black's technique is also unusual. I'll never get that 10 minutes of my life back. That game had some mistakes, but it was a 3-minute game. Well, I feel bad for white because when white played queen d6 check, he expected king g8, rook takes bishop mate. So he thought he was going to win. Then he was blindsided by queens moving sideways. Hi, Ben. This is a 90 plus 30 OTB classical game played at the Berkeley Chess School Friday Night League. I played with the black pieces. My understanding is that when you play the Tartakower with black, you have to checkmate your opponent in the middle game, or else your doubled pawn majority on the king side is worthless, and their pawn majority on the queen side will lead to a passed pawn. I did not figure out how to checkmate the opponent in the middle game. Then his majority on the queen side led to a passed pawn. White is 1836, and our hero is 1642. Still theory. Yeah, this is pretty common for black now to play Tartakower. Seems like the most common way to play with black now. The engine likes black. Now it likes white. Now it likes black. Now it still likes black. Well, the engine doesn't like that. It wants to play bishop b8 and line the queen and king bishop up here. f4 blocks the diagonal for the bishop. Opens up this diagonal. Doesn't like that move either. Now it says knight g6 with the idea of knight h4 is good. No, not g6. Ooh. Oh, ooh, that's strategically not a good move. Yeah, knight g6. You got this pin action going. Knight h4 is coming. Try to checkmate your opponent. You play g6. That's not how you do it. I like the way Bonarici tried to put a marker. That was funny. The engine still says black is better. Knight takes h3 check is equal? Wow. So's this, but yeah. Ooh, bishop g7 is not good. Black has two bishops. Yeah, black was afraid of queen d4. I don't blame him. Yeah, here the engine wants to take here. Otherwise, d6 and c5 is too good. King e6? That's risky. That's why it's risky. D7 wins. He found it. Wow. White found d7. That's pretty impressive. Then black resigned because after king d5, you take this. Black was fine the whole game. In this position, then black started going astray. The engine wants to play queen e6 and, get some action on the e-file. It says b5 is the second best move. Yeah, now it doesn't like bishop f8. Now it doesn't like bishop g7. And doesn't like g5. Yeah, so you actually played fine, and then you fell apart at the end. Once upon a time, you were falling in love, then you were only falling apart. Nothing you can do. A total eclipse of the Tartakower Caro-Kann. Cute Kitty Cat 2 subscribed. Good. Good. I guess I'll play chess with viewers since that's all the games. Yeah, just challenge me unrated with no increment. Play with viewers. It's C.L. Smith. Let me see what's going on in the World Series. Whoa. One of the lights fell. Wow, Mizrachi's still in. That's amazing. How's it going, Ben? Good. How come hype trains start and it doesn't say anything in the chat about somebody giving a sub or anything? That's weird. Yeah, Scooble's good. The Braves were playing, but then it was raining a lot. Let me see if they finished. The Braves are still playing for 7 hours. Damn. And we're down 5-4. Damn, we were up 3-1 last time I looked. Come on, hype train. Let's get to 400 subs. No, I didn't realize this. They put the Vegas thing on with NBA players and freestyle players, such. That's on Chess TV. It's more interesting than me. Caffeine Jones, 1,000 bits. Happy birthday, Caffeine Jones. Whoever guesses Caffeine Jones' age the closest gets a sub. Except for Caffeine Jones, because he is a sub. CL Smith, you are a sub. I can't give you a sub. Don't guess if you are a sub. I can't give you a sub then. Ugh. You guys are all the worst. You have to guess his age exactly. Otherwise, you don't get it. You're guessing how old Caffeine Jones is. His birthday was 2 days ago. We had some close guesses, but nobody got it right. Trying to learn. Come on, people, let's get that hype train going. 93%. Okay, now we're going to start a new one. We're going to start over. Everybody gets to guess again, but once. Thanks, Pontius Pirate. 500 bits. Everybody gets to guess once. He's between 60 and 70. We're trying to guess Caffeine Jones' age. His birthday was recently. Wow, we had like 12 guesses and nobody got it. Yay, must be 66. Right. Very funny. Liberator 4515 subscribed. Good, good. Come on, hype train. Seventeen players left in the main. Sasan gifted a sub. Come on, hype train. It's Biden's fault the hype train's not higher. So I'm playing viewers and nobody's challenged me yet. Unrated, no increment. 3 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute, whatever. Something odd. Does Karen study GTO? Karen is GTO. Karen GTO Boyd. You don't need a sub to challenge me. I'm playing viewers. This has to be unrated and no increment. Also, somebody give him a sub. I reviewed the games. There were 4 games. I reviewed them. We need subs. 34 more, and we're there. I'm not sure where, but somewhere. Well, what do you do? Knight C3. Okay. Yay, Pittsburgh Prime gifted 5 subs, and none of them were Prime. Hooray! Thanks, Pittsburgh Prime. You're the best. Typically, chessboards and pieces are made in China. Yay, Travazino gave $20. Your Morphe lectures made me see chess as more fun and exciting. Sack the exchange and don't let them castle. Exactly. I'm accepting challenges from anybody, any viewer. Damn, chess.com broken. It's playing Gallus. Playing Gallus gifted 3 subs. Hooray. Go playing Gallus. Liberator has to be unrated. That's good, Monomort. If I ever lost to a viewer, no. Will I ever lose to a viewer? No. How often do viewers draw me? Never. Yeah, I promoted my king. It's Sven. Sven's here. What? Right, there's nobody ahead of you in the queue. Jaboy Roy subscribed. Good, good. Good one, Pontius Pirate. Too complex for this stream. He was the strongest 1600 of all time until that. I'm thinking of stopping streaming because I don't feel well. Hey, Pat. Yeah, you played way better than I did. I meant to play here, but I played there. Oh well. It doesn't matter. I don't know why I played a move I didn't mean to play. Good thing it doesn't matter. Oh, God, I was going to win on time and I hung mate and won. Whoa. Darn. Didn't see Queen E4. Darn. First game in 9 years I've lost to somebody who's watching. Yay, I won. I'm the best. Let's get to 400 subs before I throw up. Boy, delayed reaction from Sicilian Swifty. All right, I'm going to, due to me not feeling well, I'm going to stop. All right, see you guys Tuesday. Sorry I don't feel well. Bye.